Hi everyone and welcome back to my morning report chart process on Wednesday the 16th of March with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Handset Markets. First of all, apologies to anyone who got mixed up with me and the dates on my first morning report video, but there we go, such is life. Anyway, Euro dollar. Now, we've been just drifting back on Eurodollar, haven't we? We've not really been seeing too much of a direction in the last couple of days, and it seems to be settling in front of the Fed. You've had a very tight candle yesterday, sort of 55 ticks, nothing really of any direction, and you're seeing a similar sort of drifting move today. Very slight drift lower, and that continues to sort of play out through the hourly chart. You can see this sort of sequence of lower highs here as you're drifting back into that support band. The support band being 1050 to 11 figure, and that has been the long-term support band. Again, you sort of saw a close just above that 11 figure support yesterday, second day in a row, just above it, having dipped into it. So it'd be interesting to see this consolidation in front of the Fed, because I think it's going to basically play out as that consolidation before we get the Fed meeting, which is likely to provide a bit of direction, or certainly in the next few days anyway. But a hawkish Yellen would likely to drag this euro dollar back into the band between 108 figure and 110.50, and in terms of the technicals anyway, you're sort of looking at the rolling over, the stochastics, the RSI as well, and the MACD line's basically flat anyway, so it sort of plays into this fairly sort of neutral outlook, and pretty much sitting on the fence going into that Fed meeting between 110.50, 111. It doesn't really surprise me, because that is has been such a pivotal sort of range over the last year or so, really, in this chart. Every time it sort of gets back towards there, it is a big pivot, and it could well be playing out once again that it is a pivot. So we'll be interested to see how this one does play out, but as I said, you've got this sort of drift lower of lower highs back into that support band. Momentum indicators on the hourly chart basically neutral, isn't it? Nothing really in terms of direction. So it's pretty much, I think, dependent on the Fed tonight in terms of the next move. Dovish move. You could see the move back up towards 112.17. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.